Okay, this is the movie Red Victoria, and we're here with the director?
Director, writer, producer, Anthony Brownrigg.
All right, nice to meet you.
Always got to plug yourself.
Could you please give us a brief synopsis for people that have not actually heard of Red Victoria yet about the movie, and just little tidbits about it?
Sure, absolutely. Well, it's a independent film. It is a horror film about a guy that doesn't want to make a horror film. Basically, it's about a writer who writes romantic dramas, and because none of those are selling, is asked by his agent to write a horror film because that'll sell faster. Well, he looks down his nose at horror films, so he doesn't no interest in doing it, but he's kind of pushed into it. But he doesn't have any inspiration. But what happens is he needs a muse, like many writers do, and he finds one. His muse shows up in the form of a undead zombie named Victoria. And Victoria introduces herself to him and basically inspires him to write this horror film. And her inspiration method is killing everybody he knows and cares about. So the story is basically he has to finish this horror script with her approval before she kills everybody.
Awesome. How long did it take you guys to make this, from pre-production to post, or to production to post-production?
It took about 2.5 years to make. Reason being is that it was a $5,000 budget. We pretty much picked up the camera and said, "What are you doing on Thursday?" Nothing. You want to shoot something? Okay, sure. Come on over. We'll shoot. So there was never a real set schedule. So shoot a little bit, edit it. Shoot a little bit, edit it, and we just pieced it together over time. So it turned out working out really well for us.
2.5 years. That's amazing. Did you guys have to recast anybody in the middle of it? Did you have to get people to keep the same haircut throughout the entire film? I mean, what were some of the constraints that you had with making it in 2.5 years?
Naturally, when you're doing a film that takes 2.5 years to make, you have to worry about continuity. Because sometimes you have people that, and we had some hair colors change, we had some haircuts drastically change, and so yeah, we had to deal with that along the way, but we wound up making it work for the most part. But yeah, there's definitely some days where we had to decide, you know what, let's wait for a week and a half or 2 weeks or so for someone's hair to grow out a little longer before we shoot again. So
okay, how are you actually planning on trying to get the movie out? Are you going through horror conventions like this? Are you going through film festivals, viral marketing? I know there's some people that are trying to use the internet to their advantage. How are you trying to get the word out about Red Victoria?
Well, the internet actually helps a lot, especially for such a low-budget project. But we did actually manage to get a distributor. Curb Entertainment has picked us up as a distributor, and the original intent was to go straight to video, DVD release, blockbuster, that kind of thing. But this film, because of the horror conventions, because of conventions like this, we've got such a great response. We've actually had someone approach us about a limited theatrical possibility. So now we kind of had to put the brakes on everything and go, okay, well, maybe we're going to go to the theaters before we go to video. So we've got video set. So we'll have to see what happens as far as going to a theater.
Awesome. Any, okay, you had 2.5 years to film all this. Any fun, weird, quirky stories that you had about the movie that that some of the people, the audience members, might not know about with Red Victoria?
Any fun, quirky stories?
Yes.
I think there's a lot of fun, quirky stories.
Anyone that really sticks out in your mind, you know?
Well, of course, naturally, of course, some continuity issues were when one of our actors showed up bald on a day we had to reshoot a scene that had to fit, and we had very little time left for a convention we had to screen it at, so there wasn't time for letting the hair grow back, so we had to change some props to be able to cover that up. Oh yeah, there was let's see. There is still blood in one of the rooms where we shot one of the scenes. Evil John Mays, who did a great job with a lot of the gore effects, extreme gore effects. We were supposed to be very careful in the room to not get blood on anything. And I think the scene was so successful and the actress was so good, Ariane Martin was so good, that it kind of got a little bit carried away. And so we wound up having blood everywhere. And to this day, there are still little droplets we'll find that somewhere exist. So yes, it's been like 2 years now. We'll find another one. They have to get it out, get rid of it.
So I take it you had to get a steam cleaner and go out there and get the carpet cleaned and everything else like that after it's all said and done.
Well, fortunately, we actually saved carpet remnants from when we had a carpet replaced. So we kept the remnants, and so we would use just the remnants in the shot, tuck it under various pieces of furniture so it would kind of like blend in with the rest of the carpet. We just get that bloody and then pull out the remnant and throw it away. So, fortunately, so it worked for the most part.
What are some of your future projects coming up? Do you have any plans on a set like a Red Victoria 2 maybe coming out, or is there anything else? Any other projects?
Yes, there actually is a sequel. Awesome. The response has been good enough, and we've had so many requests for it. We actually do have a sequel that is being written as we speak.
Okay, awesome. Any plans on when you expect to maybe shoot this, or how you expect to fund it?
Well, we've got two other projects. First, we've got a project called Freeborn, which is a werewolf movie, and then we have another one which is a science fiction comedy called Red Squad 4, and that's probably the one we're going to wind up doing next. And then after that, we'll probably wind up sticking Red Victoria, the sequel, in there in between. So it's a great project. We really had a lot of fun making it.
Awesome. I'm trying to think. I just went blank for a second. I'm sorry. Oh yeah.
I do that all the time.
I'm getting into the questions and I kind of go blank at times. But if people want to come out and actually see the film, where are some places that they can get more information about it, or that they can maybe purchase a copy from you?
We have the website for the movie, the official website, which is redvictoriathemovie.com, and then people can check out there on the message boards to see updates and what's going on as far as screenings. And we have we're going to be having, let's see, we've got several horror conventions suddenly that have contacted us wanting to screen the film. So that's probably the best place to find out right now, because we're holding off on the video release until we find out about theatrical. So it's all so new. So.
Well, it sounds like a very fun and exciting time for you.
It is. It's.
Do you have a MySpace page or anything for any of the fans that can go out there?
Well, there's my MySpace page, which is myspace.com/abrownrigg. And I'll keep stuff on there about that. The Red Victoria MySpace page isn't up yet, but we've already started putting that together now, so that everybody can have a MySpace page for it. So yeah, that and the movie website are the best ways to find out about the film. Or curventertainment.net.
Is there a trailer on there for it, or is there?
Oh yeah, there's trailers, there's a gallery, there's behind-the-scenes clips, and all that stuff at the movie website. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully we'll get to see some more from you in the next year or so.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.